In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. And as I promised, we have hunters to deal with this morning. 1, 2, reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reload. 1, 2. And he'd been around a while. He had a beard. Okay. Probably from the fortress, maybe. Oh. They don't have identifying marks on. Ooh, he had some meat on him. Well, I'll put that on the Barbie real quick. Now, I am gearing up to head into the cave. There's a couple things I want to make and take with me. Leave that behind. Let's go ahead and make a foundation. I already have a storage chest. Are you guys attacking from above? They are attacking. Oh. And easy. Oh, he took 2. He's gonna take 3, huh? Okay. Let's get in the water myself for a second. We'll go a little underwater action. Come on, get out. Hunter, where are you? Up top near my chicken coop, I guess. Yes? Ah, yes. Little explosive arrow action. I'm going to sit behind the tree for a second. Ah, see? I'm glad I moved to the side, too, because he's still... See, he better not still be using explosive arrows, because that's what I've been complaining to Cole Games about. They shouldn't be able to target the player with explosive arrows while the player is not in their base. I'll take the hit just so I don't have to waste arrows chasing his butt. Ooh. Medical tonic. I think this time, because I've got plans for the day, I'll go ahead and use a bandage real quick. But yeah, he was stuck in that. I'm going to be firing explosive arrows no matter what. And he turned and fired an explosive arrow at me. I do wish Cole Games would look into that, because I really don't think that the hunter should be using explosive arrows on the player. Originally, I think the idea for the explosive arrows were people build bases that hunters can't get into. So if the hunters are unable to attack the player directly, the hunter will then go and shoot explosive arrows at you / your base because they can't reach you. But if the player is reachable, oofta. Got some got some stuff's about to break too. I'll do some repairs here soon. But I wanted to get a stove made. Then the hunter has the if this then that logic, and they're allowed to go ahead and attack the player using weaponry that they normally wouldn't or shouldn't be able to produce to attack with. And that makes complete sense to me. You've built your base in such a way that, like I do sometimes, where the hunters can't reach me, so the hunters have to be able to attack. So that's when they, Molotov cocktails come out. That's when explosive arrows come out. But I really don't think that hunters should be able to utilize ammunition that normally is only used against the base. And I am a little biased. It's killed me a couple times. I took a grenade-tipped arrow to the head in one season. I came around a corner. I'm like, oh, the hunters are attacking my base. Let me run up to the backside of my base and get into my base, and I'll fight. And I was coming around, and all of a sudden, the hunter decided to turn around and just, wallop me, almost for no reason. because I don't think if I had attacked them yet. It was slightly burnt, but oh well. Can't eat that yet. Let's eat a regular tomato. So I'm gonna bring some food. I'll have some protein and stuff down there. My plan is to start setting up an exploratory base down there. Something that'll ooh. I ran out of planks. 6. And then I'll store some needed supplies down there. Let's take... How much is each? It's 4. So we'll take 20, so I could make 5 total. 4. I'll make some more planks, and I've got enough cordage. I'm kind of going down there like really heavy-handed, overloaded, but that's the point. I want to be able to set up some stuff down there too, so that when I go down there, and the intention today is I'm going down there for basically the next 2 episodes. I'm going to get in there kind of late, but then I'm going to spend the rest of this episode down there and all of next episode coming out in the evening, which is why I've got food, water. I have a wood stove so that I can make clean water if I find it necessary while I'm down there. And if, you know, everything comes up roses, I'll come out and have hunters waiting for the slaughter. Or, I mean, hunters stuck in my base again. I feel so bad for these hunters. They're always getting stuck in my base. You know, it's a horrible thing that happens to these hunters. Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? I sure hope you can, because the sarcasm is there for... You know, I'm going to eat the protein bar and not just save it at this time. Ooh, I just thought of something. Let's make some extra health supplies, since it is kind of tricky down there. We'll do that. Split 1, give me 10. Grab. This is going to hurt a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I have a little bit left over. That's okay. I need to do some fishing anyways. So this will prod me to go ahead and get my fishing done. So I've got arrows being made. I've got planks being made so I can make pickaxes. I've got all the air tanks that I need. I'm pretty set to go. I don't think of anything else I might want to bring. You know what? I'll bring the extra water bottles with me. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I've got fruits, vegetables, proteins. No, I think I'm good. I think if I wait any longer, it's just me procrastinating. I'll try to make the trip a little bit faster. I'm going to go via land. I'm going to skip any bags that I see, which is going to hurt. It hurts my soul to skip bags, but I don't need to be bringing normal loot down to the cave with me when the idea is to go down there fully laden with, you know, just the things that I really need. Now, my base is going to get attacked because I attacked the hunter base over here. But that's a... Whoa, hello, Barry. Barry the bear. And you can't swim faster than bears, so I know my intent is to go down into the cave. Swimming down in the cave is not going to save me. If the bear's on my butt and still chasing me, if I make it to the cave, he'll probably still swim into the cave to try to kill me. So... let's make sure the bear has dropped off. It appears as Yogi has gone back to his own business. Now we need to work our way back out to where the cave entrance is. And we passed at a pretty good distance, but I was, like I said, there was that bear right there at the edge of the water. I wasn't going to take a chance. I want to say it's just past that rock. I do have a way I mark it. Got to get out just far enough. Yep, that's the cave entrance right there. And this is how I've marked it. You put that little tree right there in line with the mountain right there. And almost lined up right with my base's edge. And you look straight down and that's the cave. All right. Let's swim down without using the gear. And then just after we get in the cave's mouth, typically. Oh, right there. Okay, so I was just a little bit off. But typically, once I get in the cave's mouth, I switch over. Let's be on the safe side. We'll switch over a little bit early. Still took a hit of damage, but oh well. I don't understand why I took a hit of damage there. Because I still had oxygen in. Cold Games, if you see this video, can you answer me why I took a hit of damage when I still had some blue oxygen bar? That's odd. Either that or maybe maybe I can watch the video back. Maybe when I put it on, it gave me a little bit of an oxygen bar, which actually makes no sense either. It always feels like you're fighting the current swimming through the caves. Yeah, the tunnels to get into the caves and get out. Instantly have the shotgun out just in case. Already I see some crystals, so that's nice. My plan is to place my foundation right here in the low section. All right, let's get the temp base set up first. I think have a little bit of it hanging into the water is just fine. All right, drop off the ignition sources. I don't need to put fuel in it now. I don't need it at this moment. And all right, let's drop off all the stuff I don't need. Now, actually, I could clean out my inventory really well. Is drop all this stuff off as well. Food and water, which is to be left here. And I can start I'm not going to have enough to make the fourth. Okay, so I'll leave extra resources down here to make more picks. I'm going to need to bring a couple eggs with me. So I'll bring a few more eggs down the next time I come down. Let's try to separate this by food, water, and then there we go. Food, water, and some crafting supplies there. And I'll leave this down here as well. So that's the stuff I know I'm going to be taking with me. And we are good. And then when I come back, I can leave some first aid supplies here. All right, we are off on a cave adventure. Now, what I'll end up doing is probably pausing the game for a second, tabbing, check the time. I think that crystal already disappeared that I saw when I came out of the water, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, it already disappeared, but that's okay. Watching for bat sign. Listening for bats as well. Oh, beautiful, beautiful crystal. Every one of those crystals is either me closer to a BCU cracker so I can crack some other bases, or my supply of premium arrows. You know, I just thought about it. This little rock shelf right here is almost a protected walkway because the bats all hang from the top, and this gives you some separation from where they would normally spawn at, which is up in the probably the highest parts of the cave. So if you're having problems with the bats, that's one way, I guess, to avoid them. I prefer to get the bats to come out and to attack me now, because once the bat's gone, I can move freely around the area. But once again, I am not seeing a lot of crystal, which is an utter disappointment. That's what I was hoping to find today. But the good thing is I'm planning on spending the remainder of this episode and all of the next episode in the cave. Ah, yes. I hear bat wings. We'll run straight for a little bit. Give me some room. Oh, you're just at level 1. Save the shotgun shell. Might as well. And if I head back and cook this, that's fresh protein from down here, which is nice. Now, can I wash my hands in the little stream here, or do I have to go down into the pond? Let's see. No, I can wash my hands here. Perfect. Let's switch back over to the pick. Yeah, I've only gotten 4 crystals so far. Oh, I see some crystal. I need to head down for that right away. I see a fire down there, so we do have some rogue action over here, or cave hunter action, I should say. Yeah, blue glow and a fire, definitely cave hunters. I'll go deal with them in just a second. I think after I deal with the hunters will be the first time that I jump out and check the time on the video. Because I'm dealing with hunters, switch over to some premium arrows, might as well, because I think level 3 I should be able to one-shot them with my bow. I was gonna try to take a shot, but oh yeah. Oh, he winged me twice, maybe bleed, but that was it. Because I'm down here and the bats are nasty, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But they were taken care of pretty quickly. Nice. That weapon upgrade was definitely necessary. This means I don't have to run back to my base and start my own fire. I'll just use theirs. Organize my loot a little bit. Sweet. Split half. 12, 7. I'll keep 7, leave 12 down here. It's actually probably a good number. Split half. And these are going to go there for now. Awesome. Go ahead and eat a couple tomatoes. Drink some water. In fact, since I have their fire there real quick, let that cook for another second. and fill this up. I can leave this canteen behind while I get that crystal over there, and it'll be clean water right away. The most efficient use of not only my time, but the resources available to me. Now, I need to be careful. I don't know what time it is in the game because I don't have a view of the sun. Ooh. And those hunters, this camp could respawn right on top of me. So I think the best thing to do is grab my stuff out of the fire and get out of here real quick. Awesome. Oh, no, that wasn't time. Go ahead and eat that. Let's have my best weapon out just in case. I'm going to keep moving too. Okay, now I'm going to head out. I think I'm going to work back my way back toward my forward or my cave base, I guess. The outpost. I'll call it the outpost. I'll work back my way back to the outpost. Then I'll go ahead and save and pause the game real quick and go check the time on my video. Because me down here in the cave, I could probably go, I just keep going until I run out of resources. An hour later, I'm like, oh God, guys, this is a long video. Sorry. All right. Let's drop off my bounty that I've already gotten. First aid kits. Oops. Okay. No problem. I can deal with that. Small amount. These will get replaced by those, but I'll keep them with me for now. All right. Give me a sec. Oh my God, there's some more crystal. Okay. The frames are back to normal now. Because every time I alt-tab in and out, there's always frame jumps. So I'm going to go ahead and get this crystal. I've got about, I was like at minute like 22. Take a little bit off. So I've got a good 8 to 10 more minutes. I can definitely make another swing around this area. The cool thing is, because I am down here, once I know that the night has shifted over, then I can go full bore and I don't care anymore. So next episode might be long because I'll probably record the nighttime, which I typically don't record that 5 to 6 minutes because you guys can't see anything. But since we're in the cave already, who cares? And also, I know that those hunters shouldn't have spawned already. Can I get you mushrooms? Oh, I can. Sweet. Because my world hasn't gone to midnight yet. So eventually, though, those hunters are going to respawn. I'll have to deal with them. Same with that bat. I think there's one bat in the cave at any given time. Once you've killed the bat in that cave section, I don't think you are bothered by a bat until the shift, until after midnight. But I could be wrong because animals do have a different spawn to them, it seems. All right, let's check this area for any respawn of crystals real quick. Still not seeing a lot of crystal though, unfortunately, but I mean, that's the thing in the cave. Sometimes it's a really good run, sometimes it's not. So far, this one's been mediocre. I've seen a few more crystal than I did last time in the very beginning, but I'm also trying to stay near the upper part. And that might be my problem. I've got enough resources. I can go down to the lower part. I don't have to be that close. I can just shift on down to that lower portion and hopefully give this upper portion a chance to start respawning. I'm just glad the hunters weren't right in the cave, in this opening down here, which I seem to find them a lot in, because then they're a pain to deal with. You have to fight them no matter what, going in and typically coming back out. depending how much time you spend in the lower portion of the cave. All right, let's check underwater. I've never seen an oyster in here, but you never know. Someone asked me recently if you can fish in the caves. I still think that that is not a thing. But, you know, if I had thought about it, I would have brought my fishing pole along. I could have at least checked. I'm pretty sure it would have been a no, but... And I'm purposely skipping the coal right now. I don't want to waste my pick on coals. I'm really hoping that I find a, you know, bonanza of crystal down here, making up for the shortages that I seem to run into. And I want to have the picks to get as much crystal as possible. This will give me a nice overview. Oh, hunter camp right down there, huh? Which means... Oh, my base is under attack. Isn't that lovely? But yeah, as soon as I move down, I'm going to get attacked by those hunters. So... Come on, hunter. I see 2 crystal in the distance. Oh, he can already see me. Well, if I can see him, he should be able to see me, I guess. The problem is his AI is going to get caught in this I have to run constantly loop, which is going to make him like impossible to deal with. When he couldn't see me and I could take a chance of sniping him, that would have been nice. But now he's going to be stuck in this. I'm going to keep running. Okay, so if I back off enough and get out of his line of sight, he resets pretty quickly. He's still... See, and he's almost impossible. I'd have to like fire the arrow where I know he's going to be. And I can't tell because he changes his turn point every... Right there, see, he just changed it again. I was thinking about letting go with one. The only thing I can do is jump into the water and then try to deal with them. I almost had a point where he wasn't. So he's getting activated, and he runs back, and he's far enough away that he isn't activated. This hunter spawn right down here is really temperamental. This is almost worse than finding them in the other side. All right, I'm going to go for it. Try to keep my head above water so I can keep my bow out. Okay, so he doesn't know where I am at. All right, that's good. Now I'm kind of wondering where is his buddies at, though. Unless they were killed by bats. Keep going around and see if I can get him to switch weapons, because that weapon is nasty. Thank you. Hey, fish oil. Nice. Thank you very much. Grab the crystal. Now, this hunter camp's going to respawn not too long from now. Anything cooking here? Oh, nice. Go ahead and eat. And drink. Let that boil clean my water for a second. Oh, more crystal up there. I'm not worried about the water. Of course, the water's not going to burn. It's just going to boil. But I was a little concerned about the hunter camp respawning, and if that happens, I could lose the canteen. That scared the hell out of me. I could lose my canteen. Not the end of the world, but I'm pretty sure that can happen. All right, so we're going to run back and grab that and get out of here again. Check this area out. I'll probably do one circuit of this area and then call the episode. Might as well grab the ash. Thank you. Let's get my shoddy out for the possible incoming bat. Level 3 bat, and I can't do a nice snipe with an arrow. I want the shotgun out so I can blast it. quickly as possible. The bats are no joke. That's phosphate, but the crystal's more important to me right now. I'm hoping to come out with, well, I'd like to come out with like 100 crystal. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's even in the cards. I mean, I'm up to 24. I think I had like 8 up there, so aha. Let's keep running for a second. A little distance, level 1. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I need to use, with my normal arrow, I just didn't want to use I had premium arrows lined up. I'm going to get infected here if I'm not careful. Darn it. Come on, stupid bat. Come here. This is why I like to use a shotgun. Oof. Oofta. I think I'm okay with the bleed right now. But if I see any hunters, I'm going to have to instantly... probably we'll try to heal right away. Alright, cool. Bleeding stopped. I didn't get infected. Alright, so either use the shotgun, because that's why I brought it, or switch arrows real quick. Alright, there's the fence line into the area we can't get into, which actually leads nowhere right now. In the future, we think that's going to be either a surface access to the cave or the connection between the two caves. Surface access was kind of hinted at, you know, kind of slyly, like, yeah, well, that's something that might happen in the future type thing. And the connection between the caves was flat out, you know, Colgan was like, yeah, I want to connect the two caves. So we're still thinking that might be the passage. Now, the thing is, just because there's a connection between the caves doesn't mean you can go both ways. Maybe the connection from this cave to the other cave has you dropping into it, meaning kind of like you jump from there into a pool of water. You might not be able to get back out. So you can connect the two caves, but you can only go one way, maybe. Man, is it that it? Is that all I'm going to see? Yeah, because there's the entrance and exit. It's past midnight in my world because the hunters are back. Which also means that bat might respawn if I killed him. Well, no, like I said, I think they spawn indifferently, so they can spawn anytime. Even though I'm not going to be using it for a while, I might as well get the phosphate so I can process a lot. Maybe when I have a good stockpile of 100 or so of the incinerator rounds, then I'll make the new weapon, because that weapon's fun to play with. And down here it'd be really fun because you know how dark it is, so the fire would really look cool. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a little corner. Actually, this is actually a good corner to pull over here. You know, maybe I'll put a second little base over here in the corner so that I can have a little place of my own over here. But I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.